Hello and welcome back to another episode of Violent Cinema Reviews.
What's up, you fellow horror fans? I'm Christian,
And I'm Goblin.
and this is Violent Cinema Review.
And on today's episode, we're covering Grasa from 2015, directed by Pablo Pierres and Pablo Marini
Yes.
from Argentina. This ain't your mama's Evita.
Yeah, Pablo Perez has done like 38 films. Pablo Marni has done like 7. And mostly shorts, like maybe 2 features. Pablo Perez mostly does zombie films, but he's done some interesting ones. Most recent is this like guy in a costume that's an Uber driver. It's fucking weird.
Fascinating. Try to plot crunch this. I dare you. I dare you to plot crunch this within 2 minutes.
Well, these 2 friends are in this weird search for a dick worm, and they do find the dick worm, and they put it on Instagram or some kind of social media, and they kind of go on their day, and then they end up coming across the dick worm again. So it kind of seems like destiny, and they're stuck with this dick worm that's going to be kind of like with them forever. And then on the side note, there is a drug that is called gas, which is basically made from the endorphins or whatever, the smell of burgers and the things that make women horny and also make the guys kind of drug out. So it's almost like a psychedelic. And the worm is somehow affiliated with the bacteria that comes from the meat itself and then grew into this big dick worm that is trying to warn the rest from a apocalypse of zombies.
So this is why this movie is so fucking hard to describe, is because I could have swore that like the secret ingredient was from his farts. Is like when they pushed it, the gas would come out, and that's when like the girl started getting all horny and shit.
Yeah.
So basically it's like a dickworm aphrodisiac that they put into McDonald's burgers and Burger King, and the secret ingredient is out now that the dickworm is on Instagram, and so now Burger King, McDonald's, and Mustard are trying to get them.
Yeah, and
Oh, they're trying to
they
prevent
don't
the end of
want.
the world.
Yeah, and they also just don't want their secret to be out.
Yeah,
And then somehow he can go Super Saiyan and shit too. So this weird.
there is literally a mix of like every single fucking thing in this movie. Like at 1 minute it'll be like a super serious, and then it'll be like a fucking 90s McDonald's commercial for 2 minutes straight, and then it'll cut and be like, oh, here's some fucking Goku stuff. Oh, here's some Evil Dead stuff. Oh, here's some fucking like
And
there's
then
just
there's a Jewish mafia too. Don't forget about
Jewish mafia, and there's a Jewish Hooters.
yeah.
That is also, they make the
And the
best.
guy
He's
can
the
shoot
king of the
his
hamburger.
the guy can shoot his foreskin and make it explode. And it's like
There's just so much for this is what, like an hour 39.
yeah,
They fit so much shit into it.
no pun intended.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Someone gets, chocolate frosted, but
And the worm that's supposed to be like a dick worm, like it's more like a piece of shit.
it does. The first time they get it, like I'm like, that looks like a piece of shit on the ground. And he just picks it up and they looks at it as like a face and like, oh, it's a dick worm. I'm like, what if it wasn't? Would you still have picked it up? Looked like someone just dropped a log on their walk. It was like, I hurry up, no one's coming.
Yeah. No, it's fucking hilarious. No, there's so many jokes in here, and it goes all over the place with this different style of humor too. And it breaks the fourth wall like 4 times in it. And just the way that it does, it's just like things. There's like a literal jump scare in it that like, but it's not like a jump scare thing. It's like the guy's literally trying to give you like a random jump scare. He's like, gotcha, that type of shit. And
Yeah,
like,
but it's like straight up to the cameraman. Like it's like about like they're like cut, and then he just like did it. They left it in. Like I just love that moment because you could hear the crew start laughing and shit. And then it cuts to the
yeah.
next scene.
Or they even would just like cut the scene entirely. We're like, all right, and then you go into like you see the director chair and the whole thing,
Oh
and then
yeah, the one guy's like,
it
I don't want to
ultimately
do
goes
this.
right back into the shot. Like it's just like yeah.
Yeah, it's like, can we get it going? This is fucking boring. And then it cuts back into the movie. Yeah, there's so much shit. The soundtrack is also just really like all over the place, but
Yeah.
it all fits
Yeah, definitely. I don't think they get the rights. Like that Queen randomly plays, and
twice. So there is a lot of random CG thrown in, but it works so fucking well. Like that, like I'm not mad that there's CG in this, or
yeah,
like a bunch of green screen stuff as well.
like and it's you know they're kind of going for like a not taking themselves serious type of thing, but there's times that they seem that they're like, all right, let's make sure the shot looks good.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, no, like it's really well done. And I wouldn't say it's high budget, but it's definitely higher than it would look, I would say, just from the digital effects and stuff. Because there's some shit that's completely out of nowhere, like when he throws the foreskin.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
It's like something I'm usually expect at like a higher budget trauma film, like Poultrygeist or something like that. It's in that like that kind of.
I would even say at points it looks better, but to the point, I mean, to be fair, Troma uses nothing but practical effects. So with it having the CG and it or digital effects and it working as well as it does feel a bit higher budget. But I'm also like, how did he explain this story to investors? And they're like, yeah, no, let's put our money in.
Yeah.
Because like, oh my God, there's some of the shit that happens and some of the things, some of the dialogue in of itself just catches you completely off guard. And you're like, wait, did he
To be
really
honest,
say
this
that?
probably is a film that they maybe didn't get funding for. I don't know. Maybe because this is like half into their career, so they probably just kind of funded it themselves.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely want to check out more work from Pablo and Pablo. But speaking, it does feel like an Argentinian trauma movie.
Yeah.
Like it definitely has like a lot of the same humor, a lot of the same over the top, but it's played it's it it's not serious, but it's kind of played serious, which makes it funnier.
Mhm.
Like not because to me that's where like good comedy comes from is not when the actors themselves know that they're being funny, but like when they just play it completely like I'm not supposed to be funny right now, but it is. And there are quite a few scenes where like it comes off that way, and I really
It has a
appreciate
lot of
that.
like slapstick, but it also has some like fucking fucked up humor.
Yeah,
Like, what the hell?
there's
Like,
a part with a baby.
yeah, no, and it's like, yeah, Serbian film, eat your heart out, type
Right.
type fucking shit. You're like, what the hell, dude?
I think people complain about the baby scene in that. It's fucking this one's I would put this one at a 10 and put that at like a nine, nine and a half.
Yeah. No, but it's in good humor, I guess. They're laughing the whole time, but
And I would say like it changes genre like every 15 minutes of
oh
like you're
yeah.
watching this or like you're watching like oh this adorable movie and then oh now it's like a sci-fi body horror. Oh now it's like a chase movie. Oh now it's like a fucking martial arts kung fu
Now
movie.
it's a
Like
love drama.
yeah, now it's a love drama. Now it's a political drama.
Yeah. It
Like
goes
they do get political at times because like there's this feminist group that's trying to like stop it as well for the page stop the patriarchy through stopping the dick worm, and then there's like a whole speech about fucking that the dick worm gives about revolution in Argentina and how to become a country for the people, and I'm like 90% sure they ripped a Hitler speech for it. Like, and then they even added bonus, put like a sign language translator in the fucking corner while he's doing the speech. So you get a little bit of everything in this. Yeah, there's so many great things about this movie, but I think it's time that we talk about the absolute best fucking part of this movie and a little bit of
Yes.
the backstory behind it.
It is funny because you see it in the credits at first and you're like kind of watching, then you get little hints. Like you see like a record like showing of Jean-Claude Van Damme, and then you're like, and then you see like him in the background is in the movie. He's like, oh, maybe they were just joking around. Like maybe he's just because like, oh, he's in the background. See, he's in the film.
Yeah, he's opening credits, like he's in the main credit.
Yeah, he's like, that's kind of funny. But then he keeps liking the posts that they're posting because they'll post about the like the dick worm or just like the when the secret ingredient gets posted, whatever, and all that jazz. And then Jean-Claude Van Damme likes the post, so he's just like all uppity about it.
They're all huge fans of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. And he's like all of a sudden in the last second when they're like guns in their mouth, like think they're gonna die.
He posts
Enjoyed a
basically, sorry,
cameo.
the guy posts like while they're getting held hostage, the guy pulls out his phone and like records a small video and posts it. Jean-Claude Van Damme type just responds and says, like, on my way.
Yeah,
And
or
then
join the cameo.
randomly
Yeah.
fucking shows up. And we get like a good, I would say like 10, 15 minute Jean-Claude Van Damme fight. 100% legal.
Yeah,
He
because it came from the green screen that he made that was like free for everybody. But the way that they did it, it was so fucking
It
good.
worked so well. But like, yeah, apparently Jean-Claude Van Damme made a bunch of like green screen videos on YouTube and was like, you guys can use these for whatever. And this is one of them. I'm so tempted to get this on DVD and find like a convention or some shit he's at and be like, can you sign this for me? Be like, I don't remember making this. I'm like, yeah, I know you don't, buddy.
I
It's all
wonder if the
right.
DVD has him on the back, like written or whatever.
Be like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you're in this. Like, point to a picture of him on the back,
Not to
like where
mention
he's
that
credited
they have like a whole like scene where he gets a blowjob.
from a homeless guy.
Yeah, from a homeless guy. And I just suddenly looked, I was like, I couldn't pass up an opportunity to blow Jean-Claude Van Damme. And just like...
Wink to the camera. Yeah, no, it's just as soon as Jean-Claude shows up, I'm laughing every fucking second because
Yeah,
it
and it
fits so well, but you could definitely tell like this isn't real.
no 100%. You like sushi?
Just like he starts fighting with like starts shooting, kills a bunch of dudes with the guns, and then he just randomly shows up, has a samurai sword, and then like just oh my God, it's so fucking good. So I mean, 5 stars in of itself for Jean-Claude Van Damme, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is a really enjoyable watch, and I definitely highly recommend people seeking this out.
Where I have no idea, but
No fucking idea. Where did we get it from? I don't know.
I
Probably from the black market.
yes. I went
Had
to
to talk to a dude who talked to a dude who knows a guy with one eye.
but I am interested in pretty much everything this guy comes out or came out with. I want to check
Yeah.
it all out and see what's good. It seems like there's some goodies in there for sure. A lot of similar cast. It looks like he reuses a lot of the same people, but
Just fine with me. I genuinely enjoyed everybody in this movie. Like, there's not one person, like one actor in this movie that was like, I don't like that role, or they could have done this better. Like, it's just everything fits.
yeah.
Like, it's bad when it's supposed to be bad. It's actually really good when it's supposed to be good. Like,
Yeah, they definitely seemed like they took their time on a lot of things to make it all flow right.
honestly, that's the hard thing is because it's so much shit happens. I'm like, am I leaving out anything good?
Oh, I know. There's so much, and it just goes all over the place. It'll keep your attention the entire time.
Yeah, it's very much an ADD movie for ADD people.
I will have to say sometimes they were talking a little fast, so the subtitles were kind of like, like, oh fuck.
And there are also, I mean, at times where the subtitle, at least on the copy we have, the subtitles weren't perfect. You know, there's definitely a couple sentences where I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so you're kind of just pushing everything together, and it doesn't help when they're already the plots are already kind of you're just trying to
Chaotic as fuck. This is mania in a movie, and I'm here for it.
Argentinian chaos.
Argentinian bum blowjob, dick worm, fucking feminist group, Burger King, McDonald shits with a little bit of Hitler thrown in, maybe. I haven't watched enough Hitler videos.
The Jewish mafia stuff. So yeah.
Jewish mafia possesses the fucking turns into Evil Dead out of
Oh
nowhere.
yeah,
Just
and
fucking
all those
zombies just pop up. Forgot
oh,
about that.
and their fucking water breaks. Like in order right before they turn into a zombie. That's like the scene of like or the what indicates they're about to turn into a zombie is like there's water just breaks and all of a sudden they're just
Yeah, for like 2 seconds, I'm like, oh, it's The Exorcist. Nope, it's Evil Dead. Like their water breaks. It's like this
like
fucking mucusy sludge that comes out.
yeah.
And then just and it turns into a fucking bloodbath for 10 minutes. Like, and there's cannibalism.
Yeah. It basically has it all.
And there's a gorilla dick. There is a
Oh yeah,
very
we forgot
lifelike
about
gorilla dick.
and the threesomes between them
There's
and the
threesomes with
drugs so
the
that the farts that if you push on the worm's stomach it'll fart and you'll just trip out.
they do an amazing like limbo power slide under a giant cock. That was pretty awesome. It harkens back to Tenacious D, you know?
Yeah, lots of dick stuff.
Oh yeah, lots of dick stuff. Everybody's getting fucked in this movie. Yeah, there's so much chaos in this movie. It's so just fragmented in my brain.
Yeah.
And I just watched it
Oh,
again.
The letterbox is fucking hilarious too, because this it's like just as equal 1 stars as it is 5 stars. It's just
Yeah. It's all the ratings are all over the board, but it's, a lot of ratings. So
yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty sure like the 1 star is the same or like slightly higher than the 3 star, and then the 5 star is right there at the 1 star. Thank you again for joining us on this wonderfully chaotic episode of Violent Cinema Reviews. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and comment down below. It really helps us out to spread the word about this sick, nasty shit that we're trying to spread, like herpes.
Our disease.
This ain't your Fred Vogel spreading the sickness. Yeah, subscribe, like, hit the bell icon so you know whenever we upload every 2 weeks to 6 months. But for quality violent cinema, I'm Goblin,
These nuts.
and we're going to hell for this one. All right, that's it. That's the end of the episode.